What's going on, everybody? Deacon here, and welcome to PSA, whatever number's in the title, because it's been so long since I've done one of these that I don't even know what number I'm on. But for anyone who's new to the channel, basically a PSA is just when I talk about any random topics off the top of my head. Speaking of which, talking about the top of my head, for those who've been subscribed for quite some time, you noticed that yes, I started shaving my head. And it was just time. Hairline going back, starting to bald in certain spots. It was just time to let it go. The hardest part of this process though wasn't shaving my head, but it was telling my barber of 9 years that I wasn't coming back. If anybody's had a barber, know how hard it is to find a barber. Once you find one that knows how to cut your hair just right, the last thing you want to do is go find another one or have to be in a situation where you have to look for another one. So to know that I consistently had the same barber that took care of me for 9 years, I had to give him something just to let him know, like, hey, I appreciate what you did, taking care of me, you know, making sure I was looking right, because for 9 years, I never walked out of it from the barber shop after, you know, dealing with him, saying to myself, you know, what did this man do to me? So I was very grateful for that. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, of course, the whole Jussie situation. And I actually don't want to talk about the whole thing. Just more so that, you know, I think I know a little bit of what happened. I know you think you know a little bit of what happened, but unfortunately we'll never truly know what happened because all 16 charges were dropped. And the only thing he had to pay was $10,000, which was from the bail and then community service. So whatever happened, hey, I mean, we'll truly never know all the details. Sure, Chicago Police Department feel like it's a slap in the face, but from things I've been reading online anyway, some people kind of happy and felt like the CPD kind of had this coming anyway. So they're like, haha, that's what you get. But hey, you know, I guess everybody was trying to be superstars and trying to do what they thought they could and leak out and share all this information, only to just have it all imploding in their face in the first place. So I mean, it is what it is. The only thing I think it is still ongoing, I could be wrong, but you can correct me in the comment section below. I think that the FBI is still investigating whether or not the threatening letter was sent from him or actually sent from someone else. I think, I could be wrong, but outside of that, the other case of what happened in Chicago, hey, that's a done deal, so it is what it is. Because of that, now I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the two Roberts. Many of you all know one Robert Kelly, and see what happens with him, and he goes to trial and see what happened in his court case. And then with the New England Patriots owner, Robert Kraft, and see what happens with him as well, and what was happening at the massage parlor and so on and so forth, because I know Robert Kraft allegedly has a lot of friends in high places and he has a lot of money, so we'll kind of see how that plays out for him. As far as R. Kelly, I know that this is definitely a very serious situation, and hopefully finally justice will be done, you know, properly. I know some people feel like, why they putting all this attention and time into him when you had other people such as Elvis Presley and many other notable people who have done things and people haven't come down on them as hard. But, you know, I'm the type of person, if you do the crime, of course, in the situation, you're gonna have to do the time regardless, you know, race or ethnicity, so on and so forth. But one thing is sad and as serious as this is, I can admit though, and I'm gonna get judged for saying this, but I did enjoy a lot of the memes that came about this, because the internet is undefeated. They continue to be undefeated. Especially the one where I saw the clip where they put together where he talked about how
I'm an older man that love all women. 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 I'm an older man that love all women.
Because see, for me, I'm not an older man that loves all women. I'm just an older man that loves one woman. But I mean, the memes were funny, but all jokes aside, still, I hope the proper justice will be done. You know, the things that need to be brought forth will be brought forth, and that, you know, justice will be served. But we'll find out one way or another. As we've seen with our justice system and how things work out and play out, it could be kind of iffy at times. And last but not least, for anyone to have any loved ones in their lives, or anyone that they truly care about and appreciate, just tell them today that you love them, or you care about them, or you appreciate them. No matter what little thing they might be doing at that moment, or what they may be doing, or, you know, you have some downtime or whatnot, just make sure you let them know. Give them a hug if they're the huggable type. If they're not, at least just make sure you let them know that you love them and appreciate them. But that's all I have for you all this week. Hopefully I will go back to being consistent, but don't hold me to that. But that's it. So as always, be wise. And until I see you all next time, have a great day.